Alright, let's get this side. Hey there, Roman. Oh boy. Alright, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, down on watching. Tis I, Omega Ragnarok. Today we're back with Etrian Odyssey 5, which is not meant to look like that. 1 second. That. Yep. Yeah, back with Etrian Odyssey 5. This one is a rough one. I'm having fun with it, but it's also really tough in general. So I'm a little bit on the like 50-50 of how everything goes, but we'll see. It does take quite a bit till late game to really get going, I guess.
Have a nice day.
But we are currently in the second Stratum, trying to do a few of the things there. We probably should check the bar as well, and
There's no new requests right now.
I want to check if there was any other requests there, but you know.
What'll it pump?
I can get distracted.
We're counting
Nice.
on you.
A little bit of a preview there for now. But yes, we're on floor number 7, and we're just trying to figure out how to get through, because, oh boy. The drafts are fast as fuck. We've gone a halfway through, I believe, or so.
Is something there?
Now we just have to figure out which way we have to push the thing. Finally do have paralyzing reap, so that is good.
I'll kill you all. Thought so.
Our DPS is really lacking right now.
Too bad. Die already. This hurt.
What the hell?
It really does suck not having like a full AoE character as well. Having a powerful AoE kind of thing early on is such a premium that we're just not afforded right now. Because in this game in particular, they don't have any full AoE characters, I think.
Victory's mine.
I mean, Omen is doing pretty well as our AoE with the Wraith. It's just that we kind of get mollywopped up because of the setup time, which I now realize I could just, you know, do without. While traveling along the rough mountain pass, you spot a stout bird by the side of the road. It looks like the same as the forest hen you saw a while ago. It's pecking around. When the forest hen looks up at you, it flaps its wings and happily approaches. Could it be it removes your faces? Maybe it'll be nice to give it a fish. You have no fish, however, to give it. Oh, okay. I mean, you can go fishing somewhere. Let's put a note there. And fish. So if we do this, goes that way. We have access to this box. Yes, yes, I'm being nice, I guess, somewhat. Not really.
Is something there.
We do this as well. Oh boy, it's the mole again.
Watch and learn.
Allow me to help.
Time for the grand finale. It's no use.
You're in the way.
DPS is just so bad.
Here you go. Ah!
Now I'm getting so many ads for Final Fantasy 14 now.
Thanks to everyone.
Final Fantasy 14 has now become like the ad that I've seen so many times now on just online. It has now been barraging me with the Final Fantasy 14 ads. Let's just run away from this one. Not worth it.
Fine.
Chop.
Who's forgotten? I get.
I have gotten so many ads about Final Fantasy
Something
14.
there.
It has been like constantly ads of Final Fantasy 14 now. While exploring the rocky terrain, you discover a blue flower blossoming on the wall to the north. As you take a short break, you can have a close look. Sure, why not? You decide to take a short break and gaze upon the flower. As you are, Omen lets out a sudden yelp. You see a small insect crawling on the back of Omen's hand. Lucas flexes their exploration skills and deduces that the insect is particularly venomous breed of scorpion. Lucas also notes that the scorpion typically reacts to sudden movement by stinging. Just stay still, and it should just leave without any fuss, Guga says calmly. Omen looks at you anxiously, clearly looking for advice. Stay still. It's a sign in the sailor and in... oh boy. At your suggestion, Omen keeps as still as possible, watching the scorpion on the hand. After crossing the breadth of Omen's hand, the scorpion climbs back down to the ground and skitters away. Once the scorpion disappears behind some rocks, Vladi let out a sigh of relief. Efficiently reminded of the dangers that lurk within the labyrinth, you continue on your way, albeit exercising more caution. It's a what-if scenario. We're missing a fish. What if we go downwards? Is there a fishing area? Yeah. If we go down, we're here, across, up. Okay. You know what? That works. We need to grab a fish for the chicken. We will grab a fish for the chicken.
No way! What kind of joke is this?
I shall take the vanguard.
Allow me to help.
Fine. How's this? Charge!
Just detonate one of them. Fine.
Is this the last one?
We won.
Nice. I've somehow injured my leg, weirdly, so I'm very weird right now. It's not like I actually did anything with it, but just a section of it now hurts. Ugh.
I don't. 'Tis finished.
Okay, I've got the fish. We can kill this.
Irritating.
Our final foe.
Wow, we get no experience at all, like none whatsoever.
So persistent.
Oh boy.
Items, food, oil, cornfish. Okay.
Impressive. Ow.
Do I have to?
It's probably gonna run away now. Hey, Nagod.
Hope I'm not too late. Yeah!
Last one.
I shall
Oh.
take the vanguard.
Allow me to help.
Fine. How's this?
That ball is stupidly strong.
It was inevitable.
Oh?
Oh, hi there. Amrita. Okay. Oh, we're not going to be able to get the hand if we do that. That's annoying. Okay. Interesting. Okay. I did not think that was here. I thought it was going to be over there. go up first. Welcome in. Abyss? Yep. How's it going? This place burns through mana way too fast.
Brazen fool!
So persistent.
Fool!
I think one is probably the best one, considering that they also have the what's it called? If you have on Steam, they have the remakes on there.
Is something there?
That's generally a pretty good place to start if you ever want to try the series out. As you make your way through the barren labyrinth, you push open the door into a small room. Inside you find an area filled with large, beautiful flowers. At the center of the sea of head-height white flowers, you spot human remains. Bodies decomposed completely, leaving only a skeleton. The petals and stalks of the flowers nearest to it look like they've been cut down. I mean, it's not for everyone. And also, if you've just tried it once and it's been a long time, I do agree that Etrian Odyssey's early game for all of them are really, really tough. Like, stupidly tough. So it's not surprising that if people get shy away from it after that. So, yeah. You can approach a skeleton or you can study flowers or study the flowers. You take a closer look at the flowers. Thick stems, white petals. Nothing about them seems to be out of the ordinary. Still, it's odd that the explorer died with sword in hand, as if fighting off the plants. Several were clearly cut down. Okay, let's be stupid. Seeing no immediate dangers, you approach the corpse. As you do, Squirrel's hand brushes against the flower. Squirrel's hand immediately begins to hurt, burning as if it on fire. Surprised by Squirrel's sudden outburst, Reaver's hand brushes the flower as well, causing him to scream in pain. It seems the flowers he excrete a deadly toxin. Unfortunately, you notice much too late. Because of how far you've come, everyone's touched the flowers in some way or another. Your hands, faces, shoulders, head, hands, legs. Anything exposed begins to turn purple, in a throbbing extreme pain. Perhaps this is what caused the skeleton's death. With the corpse again. Wincing in pain, you turn your attention back to the skeleton. You notice the parchment gripped in one of his hand. You grab the parchment and then rush back towards the entrance to the room. Though you're able to get away from the flower, the parts of you that came in contact with them still throb in pain. As the pain subsides, yeah, that would make sense. I mean, depends on the player. Everyone plays differently. Completing the map is normally the go-to way, just because you will find like items and other things, and the whole thing of it is that you have to beat monsters to collect items to sell, which then you can upgrade your items. But yeah, I do think that a lot more people who do play Etrian Odyssey probably are on the take your time explore kind of section of it than to rush through. Because if you try to rush through, you normally are very unprepared for whatever is to come. As the pain subsides, you take a look at the parchment you found. It appears to be the same type you used to draw maps of the labyrinth. You notice a marking on the 6th floor, next to which is written, "Please make use of this as you continue your journeys." While there's no way to know who left the note or why, nor what awaits you at the mark, you make note of it on your map. Okay, we can definitely go there then. I'm taking time to like actually completing the map and everything. Yeah, that sounds about right. It's a balance, right?
Welcome. What are you selling?
You have to get strong enough. You have to sell
Check out my new
and
wares.
fight the right things to, you know, get
What'll it
better
be?
gear, etc., etc. It can be tough, but I mean, I think it's good.
Deal. You wanna equip it here? Anything else? Anything else?
Again, it is
It's a success. Good. It's a success.
it's a balancing act that is going to be different for every single person.
Yes, a job well done. Pleasure doing business.
It,
Good night and sleep tight.
on casual mode, a lot of the depending on which entry I see, but for the most part, they are on the easier side of things. So I'm not gonna. I wouldn't fault you for thinking that. I don't know how to describe it really. Casual is too easy, while the normal modes or the hard modes are. Hey there, Millie. Millie, you can probably explain Etrian Odyssey a bit more if you would.
I did it.
When you see Etrian Odyssey players, do they normally like rush through a stratum, or is it as difficulty is always the intended difficulty? It is true. Making your way through the labyrinth, you come upon the area marked on the adventurer's map you found. Unfortunately, you don't see anything that resembles a treasure. At that same instant, Omen points to the ground. Omen says they can faintly sense some mana coming from that direction. You take out your weapons and use them to dig away at the hard ground. Though the dirt was thoroughly compact, Omega's physical prowess pushes through it. You eventually unearth a small box. You take care to dig around it to avoid damage, then pull it out of the ground. There's no doubt in your mind that the ornate chest contains treasure. You go to open it. Before you scan, however, Omen stops you. Omen points out that the chest is warded by a magic trap. If the box is opened before the trap is disarmed, it triggers a sound that draws monsters to it. Just do this, Omen says, pushing several protrusions along the box's side. After the treasure chest springs open. Nice. Inside you find rare silver coins. You put them in your bag and continue on your way. Oh. Have to also remember.
I didn't ask for this. I didn't ask for this.
Okay, Sundere. I think we should be fine.
Irritating.
Ah, yes, on everyone.
I shall take the vanguard. Okay. You little charge!
Watch and learn.
Okay. Do I have to? Do I have to?
that.
Are you ready for this?
Time for the grand finale.
Oh. Our final foe. My body.
Ooh, that's so good.
Here you go.
Nice. Should be a finish.
Don't get
Easy.
too cocky, all right?
Not really, that always killed me, but you know, gotta say easy when you can.
But of course.
Oh man. This place is not as simple as you'd think. Okay. I mean, it is actually pretty simple in general, but just because of the sheer amount of bullshit there is. And the fact that
So
our only
persistent.
AoE attack comes from Omen. With this flare. Actually, no, we have two AoE attacks. One from Omen, one from Reaver. They're good. Eh. And fish. When you present a fish to the forest hen, it clucks happily and swallows the fish whole. After choking down the fish, the chicken flaps its wings and disappears from view.
Here you go. Oh.
Man, they do damage.
No! Our final foe. Hope I'm not too late.
Nice.
Did it!
An electric horn. Is that new? Yes, it is.
What is that?
That should also be everything here as well.
What is that?
Yep. That should actually be it for this then. Okay. Sometimes we'll call back to the school events of 2 by burning one of your Ariandine threads. If you leave it as a lot, really, damn. Alright, gotta be careful about that then. Gotta draw out this whole thing. I think I'm right with it. If I'm not, then I'll just have to go back to it at some point, but it should be close enough, I think. Yeah, what bastard? Did they burn up an Ariandine thread? That's what? 300, I don't actually, EN. What is EN actually stand for, actually? And you didn't see the squirrels later? Ah, okay. What does EN actually stand for? Because I know it's the currency of this game. I don't think I've ever, asked that. It can't be Etrian, what? Something. Does EN have an actual name, or is it just EN? EN's supposed to be a linguistic evolution of yen because of post-apocalyptic Japan. But then I would have expected that only to be in Etrian Odyssey 1 then. You know, because EO1 is basically, yeah, that thing happened there. I mean, apocalyptic, yeah, and then if they just use that as a center point. I mean, that does make sense, I guess. If it is a post-apocalyptic, then... Zephyrin, I guess we just sell this stuff, considering...
What are you selling?
Plasma
Anything
fist.
else? What'll it be?
Don't have a pugilistic team to use it, so oh well.
Anything else as you're doing business?
Well, here it's unrelated currency Entai, which is just coincidentally has the short name of EN. Okay, interesting.
Welcome.
I mean, it could also
Come
just
back
be
soon.
because of how if it's post-apocalyptic and all that, and it's just become a standardized, like, just a standardized thing for money. Like how caps become the whole thing for what's it called? In Fallout. It's mental, not entire.
Do you want to save?
Alright.
How can I be? Have a nice day.
Get to the car.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Which would you like to tackle?
Fight
This
poison
one?
with poison. You want to be extra careful on this one. It involves a monster, but it's a little more complicated than simply defeating it. Just as an adventurer came back from the second Stratum, saying he didn't feel well. When the doctors checked him out, they realized he'd been poisoned by a monster called Blaring Stinger. Normal medication doesn't seem to work, so the adventurer has been hospitalized, still suffering from the poison. His guildmate couldn't bear to see him like this, though, so they posted that
Well
request.
then,
We'll have to harvest the scorpion venom from Glaring Stinger. To get a scorpion venom, approach a Glaring Stinger and inject it with this painless syringe. Be careful though, you can't let the Glaring Stinger spot you. It's virtually impossible to extract poison from a monster after it's been agitated. Oh, and one more thing, you can't just defeat Glaring Stinger and then extract the poison. Apparently the scorpion's poison loses its toxicity as soon as it dies. You got that? Yeah.
hang in there.
So I'm assuming that's a foe then.
Which would
Or
you
one
like
of the
to
big
tackle?
ones. Oof, sorry, give me 1 second. I need to quickly go to the toilet. Pop to the toilet. We got leg problems. Just can't put weight on it. Hey. Feels awkward as hell. Oh boy. Okay. It's like it's bloody hell. I'm okay. Just the muscles like pushing in on one of my legs, so it's kind of. Let me switch it out properly. Has economic culture and a reason to be currency in Fallout 1, 2, and New Vegas, as auto traders held a stronghold on people and benefited from the reuse of their capped bottles as currency. The Bethesda Fallout games are set in different locations from the West Coast, where 1 and 2 and New Vegas are, and have no reason to have capped currency outside Herdo. It was a currency like the other games. Well, there is also that, but then there's also what's the best way to say? Equalized currency might be the best way. I know I have the wrong wording for this. But if a certain currency is used more in a certain kind of setting, it becomes a generalized one that most people will turn to become currency, I believe. At least that's in my head. For example, if let's say we go back however thousands of years, and these are on two opposite sides of a continent, but still on the same continent. If it was overseas, then that becomes a whole different story. Overseas, like different countries, it becomes a lot. Sorry, different continents, it becomes different. Because at the very least, I mean, I don't know America. I'm just gonna say that I don't know America, but America, from my when I think of it, when I see it on the map, it's like, oh, a lot of it's on land and is when I say travelable, I really put heavy quotation marks. You've had different currencies. That is true. Does depend on how they all come together, though. Generally, fucking stupid logic. Yeah. I guess it does depend on also how strong each thing is. Depending on how strong each country is, they can keep their own one. Then in a world that I'm just trying to find a justification for it, and just trying to think outside of this very, very bad box. Oh well. I tried. If I can't get it in my brain, it's just whatever. Universal currency only exists when a culture has economic and cultural dominance.
This one?
The request comes from Celestarian named Thaddeus. We need to talk to him about it. Do you remember who he is? Yeah, sure.
Ah!
Good. That'll make things easier. So, you know he's getting married. This is another request to help with the wedding preparations. Thaddeus is right over there. Go talk to him for more details.
What'll it be?
And guards versus guilds.
This one?
And that request was brought in by the guards. To cut to the chase, the captain of the guard corps challenged your guild to a competition. Presumably he wants to see the rumored skills of Ragnarok Guild for himself. I suppose you could take it as a compliment.
Off you go then.
He's waiting near the downward stairs on 8th floor. Head there once you're ready. And
Which will it be?
to
What'll it
talk?
be?
No, wrong.
What'll it be?
Thaddeus.
Hello everyone, long time no see. Thank you for everything you did the other day. And yet I have another favor to ask of you. There are certain materials I need to make something important for our wedding. This is a deadlier request than the last one, so I was worried that no one would take it. But I'm relieved that you are the guild to answer. You truly are a gift from above. But as for the details, I'd like you to find some silk string for a bridal gown. Silk string can be collected from the nest of the caterpillar monster on the second floor. After consulting a monster hunter in regards to the whereabouts of the caterpillar nest, I concluded it should be around here.
Okay, that is just a whole fucking... That's half the map of it.
The caterpillar's nest should be somewhere inside the box I've drawn on your map. Not for the job, I'm counting on you.
That is half of that second floor. I'm sorry. You said, oh yeah, I consulted with him. In this half. At that
What'll
point,
it be?
you might as well just
We're
say,
counting
hey, it's
on
on the
you."
second floor somewhere. Don't know where, but we saw it on the second floor.
Welcome! Do you want to save?
At least make the square a bit smaller.
Have a
Like,
nice day!
section it to a quarter rather than bloody half of it. When you find the area, when you find the area in the second Thaddeus, in the second floor, Thaddeus specified, you immediately sense a nearby presence. Okay, that makes a little more sense. You turn around and see a monstrous caterpillar sitting there, staring at you. As if bored by you, the caterpillar starts to move away. As it does, you remember Thaddeus' request. The silk string he needs should be at the monster's nest. If you follow the caterpillar, you should be able to find the nest and nab its silk string. Chase after the caterpillar if you want silk string. Sure.
Oh?
Triple summon, heal.
Yay!
After following the caterpillar a while, you catch up to it when it finally stops. Perhaps this is where the caterpillar's nest is. Or you consider that you pick up on a powerful, malicious presence all around you. More of those caterpillar monsters have surrounded you. And even the one you followed is now glaring at you venomously. Looks like the monsters lured you into a trap. Still, you found their nest. If you can save the caterpillars, you should be able to obtain some silk string and complete the request. No room for retreat. Very dumb.
Watch and learn. Allow me to help.
Oh, do I have to?
There is no reason why either currency should be prolific as they are written to be. Okay.
Are you
That,
ready for
that
this?
is a lot better as a thing, yep. I get that a lot more.
Grand finale. Be gone! Be gone!
One should be entering.
Who invited you?
We only got halfway down that first one, damn. Poison is affected. Imbeciles. Okay. Yeah, we'll just keep going with them.
This is the end.
Here you go.
How's that one not dead? Not good.
Who invited you?
This is the end.
I'm hoping that's enough. Duke is definitely dead here. Omen is probably as well. Oh boy, that's not good.
Things look grim.
Please, take this.
Hope I'm not too late.
Okay, we're live. Good. Do this. Swallow. Summon Wraith. And I'll go to Line Guard at the back. Because now we can go Hydroge's Bowl.
Vanguard.
Allow me to help.
Here you go.
Stay behind me. So pointless. How irritating.
I can summon another one. Garage. Refresh Omega.
The end. This is the end.
How are you not dead yet? Just go down. There we are.
I'm not too late.
I'll kill you all. Thought so.
Hope I'm not too late.
Refresh onto Omen.
This is the end.
Okay, we're live.
What treachery is this?
All right.
Now isn't this a pain?
Okay, one left. And paralyzed as well, so it's actually pushed to
Last
the back.
one.
Here you
It
go.
did 49 damage to Squirrel, so I do believe we should survive. Yep.
Here I go.
Allow me to help.
Fine. How's this?
Our forces combine. All right. All right.
Almost there.
too late.
At that point, it's so annoying. We're gonna bowl it.
I shall take the vanguard.
Allow me to help.
Here you go.
There we are.
Next time. Try
Oh boy, that was annoying. 4 of them at once? We fucking do it. After clearing out the caterpillars, you sheathe your weapons and take a moment to compose yourself. You look around to make sure that was the last of them. Seems like the coast is clear. You let out a sigh of relief and remember what brought you out here in the first place. Silk string. According to Thaddeus, there should be some in the caterpillar's nest. You look around for some silk string. You investigate the nest. The group splits up to cover more ground. After a moment, Omega calls out. You rush over to find them pointing at a large hole hidden behind some brush. There's no doubt in your mind that that is the caterpillar's nest. With the nest empty, you realize now is the best time to search. As you do, you discover some silk string left behind by the caterpillars. You found the item Thaddeus requested. Report back to the tavern and turn it in. Nice. Bloody hell, those things were rough though. 1 or 2 of them I could deal with, but 4 of them all together? Damn, that's rough.
Welcome. Which will it be? What'll it be?
Could that be that you're already back with the silk string? Oh, thank you very much. Now I can weave it into a wedding dress. Mia will be so happy. Pardon me. Mia is my betrothed. I may be lanky, even by Celestarian standards, but Mia is a kind woman who loves me for who I am. Beauty, she always says, is found within. Oh, sorry. I'm getting off topic again. I just can't help but get excited. In any case, I'm going to take that silk and have it fashioned into Mia's bridal gown. I cannot thank you enough for your assistance. Please, go to the proprietress for the payment. Well then, please excuse me. Off I go.
Alright, report.
So you're abandoning this one? Thank you.
Looks like you're what Thaddeus wanted. Good work. Think you complete missions that pit you against powerful monsters. Shows me how much you've grown. Keep it up. And keep tackling your requests, okay?
Here's your reward.
I can't help but just stare at her sometimes. I am but a weak man, it seems. As a historical materialist, my rant is very much rooted in realism. And as a world builder, my complaint is rooted in self-consistency. Yeah, makes sense. For me, I try to get like as stupid justifications for anything. I'm not too surprised that if that's all completely wrong. What do we want here? May prevent from being blinded is actually not bad. Got all those ones. I could just keep going with Jewel and Swallow's Saw. Probably should have went for Whirlwind now to look at it. High Ground is actually nice. I would actually probably put into that afterwards. I think we'll go... An attack hits multiple times, the damage dealt, yeah. But we should have went Peerless Demon into Whirlwind. Duel is just really good in general, though. So, I kinda wish I could put Swallow Sword onto Duel, put into Airblade so I can get Whirlwind. That probably would have worked better if I'm looking at it now. We'll keep doing with Duel because I do believe that is actually really good. Paralyzed Reek, we'll keep going.
Huh.
Just get stronger and stronger for it, hopefully. Omen, we will max out Flame Bomb for our DPS. Increases enemies resistance to no. Determination. Endures lethal blow. Also blocks and blinds itself. So no. We'll be bodybuilding here probably. Unless we go into just keep going with Barrage Wall.
Yes.
If it can reduce more, then that'll be good. Here, what do you do have Aegis? Haggle actually is not bad at all. No, we'll go Haggle.
Indeed.
We're counting on you.
Rest up, and we can go back in.
Welcome! Good night and sleep tight. Have a nice day!
Welcome.
Okay, with the 4 metal
Got
pincers.
yourself a deal. Leave it to me.
We can actually upgrade Lava Scythe.
Yes.
I might as well
Job well
just
done.
max it out, right?
Yes. A job well done.
We have the Kitty Coffin and the Zentai Lei. And we only have 5 bronze ingots, so we could actually make one of them max out, but
Anything else as you're doing business?
not really that important right now, I guess. We also should go to the council.
Thank you for coming. Which will you register? Well done. That's unfortunate. Which will you well done. Well done. Which will you register? I expect great things from you.
It was all on the 8th floor, yeah. Beast born to fight.
What is that?
Oh. As you arrive to the location, Marina mentioned you notice about a dozen or so guards gathered near the area. Some guards are standing at attention, while others are doing combat training. The one who looks like the commanding officer marches over to you and salutes.
Yeah. At ease, Ragnarok Guild. Thanks for accepting our challenge. I'm going to speak freely with you. With all the new hype surrounding adventurers, some civilians have begun saying it's explorers, not guards, who truly protect the city of Aeorus. We're well aware that's no fault of yours, but we guardsmen take pride in our work. Your guild's made quite a name for itself. So, we're looking to reclaim our reputations by testing our skill against you adventurers.
Upon saying as much, the captain turns and clears his throat before continuing.
This challenge is a simple one. We both go hunting on the 8th floor to see which of our groups can slay more monsters. A word of caution though, if we leave the 8th floor without slaying a single monster, then the challenge has to be cancelled and restarted. So, If you're not ready to begin, you should head back to the city. Now to get your affairs in order. But us guards are always prepared. So, if you think you've got what it takes, then let us get this started.
Sure. Once you agree to start the challenge, the captain nods back in confirmation.
When you feel you've done enough to win, come back here. We'll compare kill counts. One more thing. I'll be accompanying you as a representative of the Guard Corps. I'll be watching how Ragnarok Guild handles itself. Now move out.
With those words, the guardsmen on standby immediately start marching into the labyrinth.
Look alive, soldier. If you don't hurry, you'll be eating their dust before long.
You must now try and slay more monsters on the 8th floor than the members of the Guard Corps. Let the competition begin. Okay, how are we going to figure out...
Is something there?
As you traverse through the mountains, you spot a familiar figure resting ahead and call out to them.
Hey,
Hey, Ragnarok Guild. Didn't think I'd see you here. Then again, you are adventurers after all. I'm here peddling my goods to the adventurers exploring the labyrinth, to increase my customers. You wanna buy something? Actually, I'll tell you what. Since fate brought you this way, I'll give you a discount.
Alright, sure. Oh.
Thanks. 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 Thanks.
We got one more 3-step arm emitters here.
see ya.
He doesn't stay there, okay.
Oh?
Why'd you say oh?
Is something there?
Oh, it's the talking. Derek is the greatest shop guy of all time. Okay.
Watch and learn.
I'll test the advantage.
Do I have to?
Allow me to help.
Are you ready for this?
Time for the grand finale.
Hope I'm not too late. Our final foe.
This is the end.
Here you go.
This is the end.
No conditional drop on it, so we're good, yeah.
All right. Sounds about
Nice.
right.
You've slain your first wave of monsters. Still, it's obvious you can't win against the guards with just a single victory. If you intend on winning the challenge, you need to keep hunting monsters.
Oh?
Is something there?
As you journey through the labyrinth, you weed stalks again.
Is something there?
How about you?
take the vanguard.
Allow me to help.
Fine. How's this? Charge! You won't get away from me.
We won.
Okay. I wonder how many we have to actually fight. As soon as you've grown accustomed to being surrounded by rock pillars, you enter an open area. Large footprints and collapsed pillars suggest something massive was here. You look around, and as you do, you hear heavy footsteps echo from deeper within. From behind the rocks emerges an enormous monster, the likes of which you've never seen. Its every step shakes the ground from its crushing weight of its gigantic body. Before you go any further, you should head back to the council and tell them about this dreadful monster. But what about the mission?
Is something there?
So I guess we just have to fight here then for all the things.
Watch and learn.
Okay.
Time for the grand finale.
I'll kill you all.
So?
Is that it?
You will not be forgiven.
Oh boy. That's one way of thinking of it, sure. Oh yeah, don't worry, it's not poison, it's just fun juice.
It was inevitable.
Oh?
Is something there? Here you go. What are you aiming at? Yeah! Oh.
Oh man, why did they do so much damage?
You won't get away from me.
Thanks to everyone.
Is something there? What is that?
Here I come. I'll go.
We'll put him in here. Oh, we have to heal up the front then. Why does it do so much? It's so dumb how much damage it does.
Last one.
Hope I'm not too late.
Here you go.
Did it?
With that, you've racked over 10 qualifying monster kills. At the very moment, you notice the smoke signal rising in the distance. For a moment, you wonder if someone's calling for help, but the bat speaks up. How the hell did I make this guy sound? That's an update for the guy call. No need to worry, you can keep going. With that, the cabin falls silent. You're free to continue exploring in search of more monsters to say. I'm assuming that we have to probably hit about 30 or so.
Here you go. Now isn't this amazing? You won't get away from me. I shall take the vanguard.
Allow me to help.
Okay. Hope I'm not too late.
Sounds about right.
It has to be about 30, I think.
Is something there? Do I
Double
have to?
attack, sure.
Are you ready for this?
Okay.
You won't get away from me. Everyone did incredibly well.
I have not got any of the other classes on the team right now, so I don't know. I've only been using this one thing that I've made so far, so I am unsure, but I would assume that they do. If I were to guess if they actually do or not, I would say there's a high chance that they do. Let's flame bomb.
You won't get away from me.
I did it!
the game lets you save 3 teams with 1 slot for main team, 2 to save for side teams. With that, you've racked over 17 qualifying monster kills. At the moment, you notice another smoke signal rising from elsewhere. It's most likely a message from the Guard Corps, the guardsman who's accompanying you. As the captain looks silently at the signal, his expression begins to appear distress. After some time, he calls for you to stop. Gotta keep going. The challenge is over. Basically, you won. Natural. The people of Leoris don't take the Guard Corps seriously anymore. We're going past muster. After muttering beneath his breath, the captain begins to slowly trudge away from you, head hanging low. If there's anything you'd like to say, now's a good time. If you're not good, get good. Okay, well, we have a lot of different ways we can try to resolve this. Okay. What is the smartest thing to do here? I mean, they need a kick in the ass to get up and running again, but... is it worth saying it like this? Okay, if you're not good enough, get good. You explain that the Guard Corps should train until they're strong enough to change people's minds about them. Hell no. It's okay, like, there is, I mean, there are different, like, obviously very different ways of going about this, right? Reassuring them is like, oh no, you guys are defending the people. We're just the ones going out into the labyrinth, which is the whole different thing. There is that explanation, but in this case of a guy who's like actually going like, okay, you're better than us now. It's like, well, get up your asses and get better yourselves. You're strong enough that you can actually just knock us out if you need be. It really does depend on the person they're speaking to. Me, I would say get good. Because if you're gonna just wallow in like your self-pity like this, then who's gonna actually help the townsfolk when they need help? Get stronger and stand up and prove yourselves. That's it. I guess it's as simple as growing stronger than your guild. Easier said than done. You got a point. Maybe we need to strengthen our skins, rather than get overworked over idle comments. Like that. Yep, there it is. After muttering him to himself, the captain nods in satisfaction, before saluting. I apologize for making a request like this. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for rising to meet our unusual challenge. We all signed up willingly for the Guard Corps, so it doesn't matter what people say about us. Protecting Eurus and the civilians in it is reward enough. You can finally see that. The fact that it took me this long to realize something so basic goes to show that I still have a lot to learn. Captain's words sound self-deprecating, but his cheerful smile suggests that he has more confidence in the Guard Corps now. On behalf of the Guard Corps, my thanks. Good luck out there, Ragnarok Guild.
See ya.
I've entrusted the request reward to the Twilight Tavern, so pick up your pay there. Now, I must be going. I must get back. My duty. So long. The captain salutes once more. Before marching out of sight. You have completed the request. All that remains is to report your success to Marina at the tavern.
something there.
Make a dessert, no. Make a dish. Brew all the apples. I genuinely always forget that they are actually a, that is a mechanic that you get so much, out of battle healing and all that from all the items you collect. I just keep forgetting that it's a thing.
Welcome. Which will it be?
She's so pretty.
Thank you.
Every single time. Welcome back, everyone. I appreciate you rising to the captain's challenge. Besides, you won, didn't you? Most impressive. In fact, the captain left a bonus on top of your previous reward. Talk about a satisfied customer. I suppose it could be said that you won the battle and the war. Well then, everyone.
Well done.
Thank you as always. Here's your reward. Don't be shy. Take it. Oh wow, a lot of XP.
We're counting on you.
Make curse. Strength and luck. Doesn't really matter, does it? We'll just keep going with Paralyze Rate. Here. 7 or 8. Wraith max HP. Oh. I guess Summon Wraith is probably this year.
Yeah.
Getting the Wraith to have more HP was definitely going to help out a little bit. That being said, they, and we can actually go Sacrifice as well here. The Life Exchange, it's to the party as well. Okay. What are your unions? Do you have access to all of it? What are the unions? You mean these ones? We got the normal set here, Thurian, nothing different here. But Thurian, we don't have anything else. Earthlane, we have Blessing. We have Resuscitate on someone else, and also Tri-Shield. And also Guard Order and Genius Bolt and Aegis Shield. I've got the defensive ones, I haven't got any of the offensive ones. Bernie's Aegis Shield, Caesarian's Chain Blast, and Earthlane's Trashed are great. Trashed? Wait, Trashed? Tri-Shield, okay. Hey, Zumi. Yeah, I did get Tri-Shield before. Yeah. And Celestarian's Chain Blast. All attacks and binds all enemies with a long-range non-elemental blast. Oh, okay. That is really good. I'll probably go for that next. Okay. Focus getting Barrage Wall. That's it. We'll get that next level then.
Welcome. Thank you for your patronage. Good night and sleep tight.
Interesting. We also need to go to the
Have a nice day.
council.
Welcome.
We'll sell everything first.
You got yourself a deal.
Crossbow, headband, arm guard, life belt, Edelgas.
What are you selling?
Binds. Okay.
What'll it be?
I need to get better defensive stuff, don't I?
Deal.
That one's worth it. We have tortoise armor. Mole armor is the next one.
Deal.
Headband, better.
You wanna equip it here? Deal.
He doesn't have the money.
Pleasure doing business.
Welcome. Of course. I'll be glad to look after that for you. Have a nice day.
Alright, council. Let's see what mission we got.
Hello.
Ragnarok, what goes the adventuring? What's that?
That's...
You found a ferocious monster in the second stratum. So you saw it too then? This is troubling. We've heard similar reports from others exploring the second stratum. I am told that it's an impossibly huge elephant, whose footsteps shake the very earth. I'd hope perhaps it was just an exaggeration, but coming from you, I know it must be true. The council can't ignore this. I would like you to handle the matter as an official mission.
You'll accept this?
The Primordiphant. Yeah, okay, that's the name. As always, your assistance is much appreciated, Ragnarok Guild. So, about this giant elephant situation. I actually think I know what it could be. 4 tusked giant elephants, called Primordiphants, are said to have once walked the far west in Cimmeria. Seems their size lent itself to military use. Hordes of them would shake the earth with their charging whenever a war broke out. And that said, having a Primordiphant on the loose in Yggdrasil is quite dangerous for adventurers.
I'd like you to investigate where the Primordiphant's been spotted, and see if there isn't a way to avoid it.
Okay.
What would you... I expect great things from you.
So it's just a standard checker about, I guess. That is big, though. You venture once more to where the Primordiphant prowls. A cursory looks around suggests that Behemoth must be deeper within. Your goal is to avoid the Primordiphant and find a way to progress further into the labyrinth. Decide to remain cautious as you proceed ahead. Very big room. Fishing spot. Just a normal as far as fish, okay. one way.
Oh?
Stone pillars. Upon sensing your presence, the Primordial re-emerges. Then before it fills you with dread, you are no match for it at the moment. Throw the monster off your track by using the surrounding area's topography. Reach the next floor. As you take a step, Primordial encloses a distance between you and it. It appears Primordial can take 2 steps for every one of yours. You try to get away from the Primordial. You notice it stops before turning towards you. Okay, so it takes time for it to change directions. Interesting.
Watch and learn.
Okay. I'll
Do I have to? Do I have to?
Allow me to help.
Are you ready for this?
Time for the grand finale.
Here you go. You won't get away from me.
Hmm.
Indeed.
Is something there?
Is something there?
I'm assuming it just has a door behind it, that's why we're trying to get there. As you make your way through the labyrinth, you catch a glimpse of giant shadows roaming the grassy area above the rocks. Instinctively, you reach towards your weapon. But as you take a closer look, you realize they're a docile species of cattle. The cattle are always on the move, searching for more of the meager grass that grows in this rocky terrain. You also know some of the cattle mothering calves. If you can manage to not startle them, you might be able to collect milk for yourselves. Sure. This squirrel excels at animal care. They slowly and calmly approach the herd, while the cattle continue to munch grass. Joe effortlessly gathers fresh milk in a leather pouch. You put away the milk and turn to pet one of the creatures in thanks. But the herd's already begun to move off before you can. You watch the cattle you obtain milk from amble away, no doubt in search of more grass. You give a silent thanks for your find, then continue on your way. Okay. So it is just a huge ass room.
Is something there?
You make your way across the treacherous road. The sound of wild birds squawking reaches your ears. When you stop and look, you spot a wild bird with a thick wattle standing in the shade of a rocky area. If you can manage to catch it, you might be able to use it as an ingredient for your cooking. It takes someone skilled enough to that is hunting skill. That one was a random. Okay. Let's look along this wall quickly, though. No openings, okay.
What is that?
Oh?
Is something there? Is something there?
Is something there?
Successfully avoid the primordial pits and reach the other side of the pass. Yeah, you'll be able to make your way deep into the labyrinth. You should. Okay, that was very easy. Yeah, bitch. That was very easy. I was a bit worried for a second. I was like, oh, is this it? Like, there has to be something else to it. No, it was just done. Cut.
Yay!
Hmm. That's not a scorpion. Mine area.
Oh.
Okay.
Is there more?
I don't see anything.
This is the end.
Excellent work.
Nice. Ah, it turns so red.
Is something there?
After hours of walking through the rocky terrain, exhaustion gets the better of you. As you stop to rest, you hear someone groaning nearby. Yep, I do know that. Curious, you follow the sound until you find an adventurer trying to move a giant boulder. They introduce themselves as Conrad from the Freeblade Guild, and mention that they dropped something during their journey. I told the others to go on ahead, Conrad says. Didn't think it'd take this long. I'll get behind this boulder. You look at the giant boulder and wonder if there's a way to help Conrad. Omega declares they'll move the boulder and tells Conrad to grab their gear when they do. Conrad nods. Omega braces himself against the boulder and moves it to the side. Conrad snatches what looks like a charm from behind the boulder, then thanks you. Not much, but take this, Conrad says, offering you a loaf of flatbread. After you accept the flatbread, Conrad sets off to catch up with the rest of their guild. Watch them go, then return to your own journey through the labyrinth. We just got muscles for days.
Last one.
Damn, the mana usage of the Necromancer is so high. It is genuinely a lot higher than what I would expect. I know it's TP, but I'm just saying mana, it's the one I'm used to.
But of course.
I didn't ask for this.
Yay!
It also activates at the start of the turn and reloads fast. I'm illustrating what a strong tool they gave to play and how the bosses are built, expecting the player to have played previous games. And basically, you're going broken team versus broken boss. Okay. It's a gold one. Oh boy.
Watch and learn.
We don't have the mana to kill it. Might be able to. Highly doubt we will, but
Watch and learn.
Allow me to help.
Do I have to?
if I had Flame Bomb, maybe.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah!
Time for the grand finale.
Nice, okay, got it.
Yeah!
Is that it?
That bird XP was not that much XP. A different one. While treading along the rough mountain pass, you spot a stout bird by the side of the road. It looks the same. It looks like the same forest hen you saw a while ago. It's still poking around. And the forest hen looks up at you. It flaps doing. Okay. Sure, give it a fish. When you present a fish to the forest hen, it clucks happily. It's always whole. Okay, yeah, it's gone again. Yep. Unexpected that to happen. I'm also on the other side. Gives the pillar a push. Pushes the pillar right over before you. Little bastard. Time to kill me with just that.
Is something there?
So you can avoid it, okay. As in, you can bait out the, Okay, so you can bait out a rock push.
Oh boy.
How unfortunate.
That's a rough one. Another one where?
Is something there?
Is something there?
This part I'm just trying to speed through it, which is not the greatest idea, as I said before.
No way!
Oh boy.
It's all just these monkers now.
But of course.
It's a way up. See?
What is that?
As you pass a small cave, some sort of white light catches your eye and compels you to stop. You can investigate the cave or continue your way. Investigate. As you approach the cave, a squirrel emerges and hisses at you from behind bared teeth. Behind the squirrel, you see something shining. You'll need to move the squirrel somehow to reach it. Looking around, you notice the remains of forest berries are scattered about. Okay, forest berries. I didn't even try to move it by force, it just... Okay, so that's just an instant fail if you don't have the item with you. Got it.
The beast born to fight.
What it's crazy good title that is, though.
How? Well, well.
I shall take the band
Allow me to help.
Fine. How's this?
hope I'm not too late.
Full heal. And we just want to try to get
It
out,
was
that's
a
all.
failure.
So? Oh boy.
It was a failure.
Oh boy.
They don't want to run.
It was a failure.
There we are. Another mining area.
Fine.
Well. Oh.
Rose quartz, okay. Too many encounters. I said nothing. It's a reset room.
Is something there?
Oh, you can actually do damage to them as well. We're not going to be able to kill anything here. I think we'll just back out now.
So
I think we've already got
persistent.
enough information of all this.
Oh dear.
Not good.
Trouble now.
Please
It
run.
was a failure.
Brazen fool.
They got me.
Oh man. Okay, I think I'm dead here. Yep. Well, all that is all gone.
My friends.
I got too greedy. I should have backed out so much earlier. Hmm.
Hail and well met, my brave
Where
heroes.
are we here?
Just kidding.
Missions. No, quests. By poison? Okay. It's fine. It's honestly actually not that far back. I'm thinking of this properly.
Day.
Let's go to council in case.
Hello. That's...
Yep, so it was just before the thing. The Primordifen.
I'd like you to investigate where the Primordifin's been spotted. I expect great things from you.
I was like hoping that I could just run away from the, because I was about to just open the bag up. I was like, oh, one more step wouldn't hurt. It did. Oh right, now I can actually go to grab forest berries. Wait a second. Now I don't have to get shocked by the that one squirrel. Well, all's well that ends all, right? Let me go back to the very start. I do not remember where we got berries from, but it should be somewhere here. We need to get fishing. So we're looking for the forest berries. I genuinely do not remember where they are.
Oh.
Yet another. Is there more?
Would you look at that? Oh.
Moon apples, no. Where are they? Is it that one?
Is this the last room?
Oh, they're so easy now.
Is something there?
No, more moon apples. Okay. Where were the forest berries? Huh? Where the hell are the forest berries? Wait a second. My brain is
Saw that one.
not working here.
Is this the last room?
That was an easy victory.
Maybe here?
What an inconvenience. Well, that was easy.
Is something there?
Forest wheat.
What is that?
Last one.
Wasn't that easy?
Where's berry?
Yo! Oh?
What is that?
I cannot remember where the forest berry is at all. I feel like I've been everywhere already.
Is something there?
I mean, it would have to be on the 5th floor then, right? I don't remember seeing anything forest berry, well, anything pop up as forest berry in the 2nd stratum.
So persistent.
Oh? Hmm?
Okay. Okay. To the north, slight. just there.
So pointless.
Is this the last one?
That was an easy victory.
No, it's just moon apples again.
So pointless.
Our final foe.
I'm missing something, aren't I? Unless it's on this floor, but
Is something there?
then it'll just be the ones at the very top there.
So persistent.
Watch and learn.
Okay. Do I have
Allow
to?
me to help.
Are you ready for this?
Time for the grand finale.
I'll kill you all!
This is gonna hurt.
We really don't get much from that, do we? How do we get forest berries?
Well, that was easy.
What is that?
It's just wheat here.
Welcome!
I can gaslit that there is berries here somewhere, right? Unless it's from you.
Have a nice day!
But why would did you get berries?
Welcome! What are you selling? Check out my new wares! Anything else? Pleasure doing business.
Oh wait, is she? Does she give the berries? Is that? It is. Jeez. Give me 1 second, kid. I must have bruised my leg in my sleep or something. Holy crap, that hurts so much. Alright, let's try go to sleep
Welcome! Thank you for your patronage!
until she gives up
Tight.
items, because she normally does. Pretty sure it's only egg and something else that she gives.
Thank you for your patronage! Good night and sleep tight. Hiya!
Egg and forest honey, okay. So she doesn't give it there, then who does?
Yes? Have a nice day!
Why didn't get it beforehand?
Thank you for coming. Hope to see you soon.
Wait, yeah, we could check here.
Thank you for coming.
Wait, let's just go here. That doesn't have it. How come the item companion doesn't have this shit? And it has that's basically in the monster compendium.
Hope to see you soon.
Ah, screw it. There has to be a place to get the so. Very surprised that there isn't.
Oh?
Is something there?
Oh boy.
Is something there?
Thought so.
How irritating.
So
Sorry.
persistent.
I'm swearing under my breath a little bit here, but yeah, it's. Do not know what's wrong with it. It's just a hell of a pain.
Let us begin.
Wow! 'Tis finished.
Hey, Axel. I want to use a gun on my leg at this point. Okay, we're fine.
Watch and learn.
Okay.
Do I have
Allow me to help.
Are you ready for this?
So, fine.
Time for the grand finale. How about you?
I'll kill you all! Is this the last one?
We won!
Okay, fine.
Is something there?
Yeah, that would help him. Helped him before, it's maybe using muscles. Maybe we could try fighting these monkeys. Wouldn't be the worst idea possible.
I didn't ask for this.
Too many of them. Unless we have the
So
actual
persistent.
fallout. Happy Dragon Gun, Happy Demon Gun, Happy God Gun, as said in Persona 5. Toxic Knuckle. We're not using any pugilists.
Is something there?
Okay, we have first attack advantage.
Die already! Here I come!
Last one.
Victory's mine.
Down, out, good. Oh, actually, there is something I have to mention. Anyone who... anyone who is kind of following me with Final Fantasy, Final Fantasy Tactics that I've started on in the mornings today. On not tomorrow, day after, I'm gonna have to have a small. It might be. I might have to skip one just because I have to go pick up people from the airport. So that's gonna be a thing. So I might not have a stream on Wednesday. I ain't that sadistic. What the hell are those?
Hope I'm not too late.
Far out that percentage.
A final foe.
Here I come.
Okay.
Please, take this. I'll go.
Here you go.
Oh, get down.
Hope I'm not too late.
We can go with Hygienia's Bomb.
Allow me to help.
Here you go.
Oh, gets us all up. Oh, get down.
I'll protect you.
Hope I'm not too late.
This is the end.
Hope I'm not too late.
Oh man, that damage.
Hope I'm not too late. Hope I'm not too late. Here I go. Fine. How's this? Here I go. Fine.
Allow me to
How's
help.
this? Our closest combined.
This is the end.
Here you go.
Okay, we're live. That's fine, break this down.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet heal in the back here.
Here you go.
Again.
This is the end.
If only it was that easy.
The end.
I'll protect you.
Here you go.
Okay, we're live.
I'll kill you
Anyway, should be ready for thing as well.
Oh dear.
So?
We're gonna have to use it now.
The Vanguard.
Allow me to help.
I shall take the Vanguard.
Allow me to help.
My body. Yeah.
There's no way it got cancelled because of that.
You cowards. Here you go.
Okay, we're live. Good. We're gonna have to waste that. It's fine though. Bowl.
I shall take the Vanguard.
Allow me to help.
Here you go.
Bowl gets us everyone back up.
This is bad.
Oh, got one shot. That's not good. Okay, paralysis as well, that's great. Do you have... You do not have a conditional drop, okay.
Are you okay?
Stay behind me.
I can still.
Just don't slow me down.
That's it. Yes. Oh boy, that was rough. Oh, yeah, look at that. No problem whatsoever. I say as like my characters are all clutching their legs, like trying to sew them back on. I don't have any Ariandine toads, do I? Okay. We have 100% Junior. Okay, good. We should be fine, just a little bit of healing. But when we get to the next battle, then we can just full retreat.
Here I go.
Fine. How's this?
Hey, this girl.
Horses come by.
What does that mean? What does that even mean? Please explain. Don't forget to bring a towel. Okay. Yeah, okay, I understand that. At what point did you say don't forget to bring a towel? You said your towel.
Is something there?
I don't understand. My brain is not here for this.
Welcome.
Parrot Wand, Namyogi. My brain's not here for this. Increase Razor Stone by 1 damage. Not that great. Weaker. Interesting. Probably still have to upgrade though. That is probably worth it.
Deal.
No gun. We can go Parrot Wand, probably. Whether or not it's worth it is...
You wanna equip it here?
Sure, why not?
You got yourself a deal. You got yourself a deal. You got yourself a deal. Anything else?
Cycle this one.
Good. It's a success. Leave it to me. What'll it be?
Armor-wise, we have Nose Mail, but that's already used of something else. Green Leaf. Yeah.
Deal.
Null armor just probably works better instead. Nose Mail is a little bit too far out. Grab. The vest. Better.
Deal.
Yeah.
You wanna equip it here? Anything else? You got yourself a deal. You You got
The
yourself a
Therian
deal.
race is
Anything
named
else
after the
you're doing
Therian
business?
community where furries, people who like to wear animal costumes, Therians identify themselves as animals, plus are more likely to have done animal body part surgery in a sci-fi setting. Thus, we always use myself into is a descendant from a member of the Therian community who got the chance to do it before the nukes off.
Welcome! Thank you for your patronage. Good night and sleep tight.
Could be worse.
How can I be? Have a nice day.
So much of my stuff is like, yeah, could be
Welcome.
worse. Wait, what?
Come back soon.
Council Hall.
Thank you for coming.
Report. The Prime Mortific shakes the earth.
We are in your debt.
We're good.
Thank you, Ragnarok Guild. I knew you'd be able to handle this matter. If I understand correctly, you can progress farther along Yggdrasil by strategically avoiding the Prime Mortific. That means exploration can continue. In recognition of your work, the Council now would like to present you this reward.
Money. And level.
However,
Our old records continue to give us an idea of just how dangerous the Prime Mortific is, though. At least for now we can avoid it. But hopefully capable adventurers such as yourselves will come along to eliminate the danger altogether.
I expect great things from you.
It's a little bit worrying to hear that.
Okay.
There's Chain Blast. Already got the other stuff, so we should be all good.
Yes.
Indeed. I see.
That's proper level up. Good. I think that is. It's painful. We should probably check the bar. And also,
Welcome. There's no new requests right now. What'll it be?
oh wait. Oh look, forest berries. Thank you.
We're counting on you.
I think I was looking for it before. Turns out you just had to get it from one of these guys in the bar. I did not know that at all. We can't use them in here, okay. Interesting. I mean, yeah, a necromancer doing the whole thing in public is probably not the best thing to do, right? Okay. Now that we have that, we have the berries. It was right at the doorway. Yep. It tries to kill us. Right, thank you. My bad.
Watch and learn.
I am not fighting this again.
Allow me to help.
This is too much trouble right now to fight this.
Grand finale.
I'll just reset and just do it again. Just get me out, please. Nice.
Oh?
Do this. Okay. Push it before it gets to. Okay, nice. Still don't know where this scorpion thing is, by the way.
Well.
Is there more?
Oh.
Is something there?
Yep, here we are. Check the cave. Squirrel. Look around, you notice the remains of forest berries scattered about. Perhaps the squirrel likes eating them. Luckily, you have a forest berry on hand. Hold out the berries. Remove a forest berry from your bag and hold it to the squirrel. Squirrel cautious at first, but after sniffing the forest berries, it takes it without any fuss. You know what? Almost seems like a show of thanks. The squirrel scurries out of the cave. You can check inside now, inside the now empty cave and find the celestial silver. Oh. This time we don't get bloody thundershock. Let's actually test this out now.
Here I go.
Allow me to help.
Chain blast. Oh, what? Oh. It just went all at once. I was like, oh, did you only hit one? Nope. That was such a like chain reaction of everything.
Hardly worth my time.
Oh right, we get that actually is one of the best things now that I think of it. Yeah. We used up everything, so that does not help. Open the box. Unicorn. And the Gorgon bow. Gorgon bow. I'd actually give that to Squirrel for that one.
But of course.
Yay!
Ugh. And
It was a failure.
Please run away. Thank you.
So persistent.
It was a failure.
How impertinent!
Well, well.
Oh no. This is bad. Thank you. Oh, this was just a bloody dead end. Oh, I'm so dumb as well. I never got
But of course.
Arian
but
Dying
of
Threads
course.
again.
I didn't ask for this. I didn't ask for this.
Thank you.
I forgot to restock. We'll get into a battle, maybe that will help actually. What is with all the special ones? If we can just get to 100 thing with one of them.
How irritating.
Not yet. Now isn't this a pain? What are you aiming at? They're not even that strong. Here you go.
So?
What treachery is this? Now isn't this a thing?
Is this the last one?
Excellent.
There we are, perfect. Okay, finally. Level 9. We never found out where the hell that scorpion was, did we? Glaring Stinger. Wait, did we? Glaring Stinger. It would have to be one of the things, right? Okay, let's retreat for now. The only suspicious part right now is the fact that that top left part of the map is completely empty. But we have not seen anything called a glaring stinger yet.
So persistent.
Where would the glaring stinger even be? We know that the elephant is called the... Oh? You okay, Axel? What's up?
So persistent.
Oh boy.
Here I go. I'll press the advantage.
Allow me to help.
Here I come. Our forces combine. Ah.
Is that it?
Oh, it's over already?
Hmm?
Let's return. Where do we find the
Welcome.
sting?
You got yourself a deal. What are you selling? Pleasure doing business.
Welcome. Good night and sleep tight.
Oh man. Nice. Fuck. Wait, oh. I'm so... okay.
Do you want to save?
Really dumb. I know what the glaring stingers are now. That fucking thing. Yep. I know what it is now. Fuck's sake. Okay, now I actually know what it is. Okay. It's because it was on the first floor of the, the 6th floor. And I was not on the 6th floor at all, like, for the whole time. I generally just forgot, what the foes were. Okay. It was literally like, I was like, because the logic was that, oh, we got to the 8th floor and these are the missions that you get when you get to the 8th floor, so the missions themselves should be on the 8th floor. But no, that one is like floor number 6 or so for that one. So I kind of just blanked out and I just let it be.
Have a nice day.
Yeah, let's just go to it quickly. It genuinely just slipped my mind completely.
What the hell?
That was it. That was it. That's literally it. I was like, where do I go for this the whole time? That's it.
Here I go. I'll press the advantage.
Allow me to help.
This is going to our forces combined.
Oh, it's over already?
Yeah, we'll finish up soon. Or we turn this one in, we can watch that video and we'll finish off for the day.
Welcome. Which will it be? Thank you.
Welcome back. Looks like you pulled it off. We'll send the toxin you got over to the Royal Library's medical staff immediately. I'm just glad that the guild can rest easy knowing their friend will be okay. Just leave the hydrocrystals. I'll keep that in mind. You're still new at this though, so don't get in over your head. We've known each other since you formed your guild, so you'll forgive me for being a little meddlesome, wouldn't you? Well, here's your hard-earned reward. And my sincerest gratitude. I mean it. I know the guild that made this request well. I've watched them grow ever since they first registered their guild, just like you. And that's why I was so worried. But I'm relieved to know that they're safe thanks to you.
Thank you.
That's why I want you to have this. Thank you so much. I really mean it. Koshka.
We're counting on you.
Well, yeah, we'll call it there for today for Etrian Odyssey. We do have a video from Millie to watch, so we'll go check that out before we finish off fully. But yeah, fuck. Etrian Odyssey, it can be tough. It can definitely be tough. And when you have a memory as bad as mine, yeah, you forget like half the things that happened on the previous floor. Like, you could give me a questionnaire of like, what was the foe on the previous floor? Did you need to mine, chop, or take on the previous floor? Was it a boss on the previous? No, I could remember it was a boss, but you know, like it's these kind of things. Like, oh yeah, okay, we're done with it. Move on. My brain does not like to retain any of that. Alright, 1 second. I'll get all these up. Alright, another strange brain parts video from Millie to watch. So let's see what is what. For those who don't know, Millie has sent in a few videos before that histories and that wouldn't be right. The histories of old and obscure comic books and some tellings of them as well. A little bit of both there. It's always been pretty interesting. I do not there. Okay, let me readjust my brain to actually speak. So the reason I allow people to send videos in at the end, even if they're short or and sweet, so I mean this is 70 minutes, but you know, good enough. Is that I myself do not go out and watch things outside of my usual comfort zone. And while this is in the range of my comfort zone, it is not something I actively go out and watch myself. So it is always fun to get things from other people to see, and I can like give my own thoughts of it as well. This is from Strange Brain Parts, The Unbelievable History of Bone. Not bones, just bone. Alright, let's see what's up.
Jeff Smith is one of the few independent success stories of the 90s.
I think I
His
know
comic,
what this
Bone,
is.
which ran for 55 issues between 1995
I like know
and
the characters.
2005, is a beloved classic in both its original black and white form and the color editions published by Scholastic. Bone was Smith's debut in comics. This self-publishing venture seemed to
looks
come
very
out of nowhere by a writer
familiar.
and artist who was already fully formed. His skill and talent was immediately obvious, and while it was being published, Bone was mentioned with other independent darlings, such as Cerebus, Hepcats, and Strangers in Paradise.
Don't know any one of those.
However, Bone was not the overnight success some might presume it must have been. It got very little press coverage, and even though comic books were booming in 1991, its sales were rather dismal for the first few years.
It's probably because
At
compared
that
to
time,
the
comic book stores were wary
popular one.
of ordering a black and white title by an
I mean, it's probably also because of how, I guess, the look of the character, right? That time there was very much the more realistic kind of where was it? Well, I say more realistic, but the more humanish look, I guess. Whereas I guess Bone looks a lot more cartoony. Like you can obviously very much anthropomorphic people, but I guess the design wise of it, Bone does look quite a bit different. Like as like a very extremely
its
cartoonish
sales were
character.
rather dismal for the first few years. At that time, comic book stores were wary of ordering a black and white title by an unknown creator during a time when full-color superhero adventures were selling in record numbers. Despite the odds being against him, Smith
Snoopy-esque.
continued on,
Yeah,
and with sheer
that would
tenacity
probably
and
be-
some wise choices, he produced a piece of work that continues to appeal to a new, all-ages audience year after year. Smith's main inspiration wasn't from comic books, but from newspaper comic strips. Most notably, Pogo by Walt Kelly, Peanuts by Charles Schulz, and Doonesbury by Gary Trudeau. The cartoony style and the distinctive manner of speech in Pogo having the most noticeable effect on what would become Bone. But Doonesbury's repeating four-panel structure would also influence the comic. Additionally, Smith was intrigued by the adventures of Uncle Scrooge and his nephews in the Carl Barks-produced Disney comics. Part of the inspiration for Bone was casually wondering what the Uncle Scrooge story would look like if all the stories were one epic tale with a sense of actual danger for the main characters. Overall, Bone was a mix of many various influences, such as the Bugs Bunny cartoons and the Lord of the Rings novels. At a very early age, Smith began creating comics with the three Bone characters. Phone Bone was first, then came Phony as a counterpoint to Phone's lovable personality, and finally, Smiley, who was a nice guy but easily convinced to help Phony with his scams. It wasn't until Smith went to university that he pursued his dream of being a syndicated comic strip artist. There were no classes at university that taught comic art, so Smith decided to teach himself by drawing every day. To that end, he took one journalism class so he could work on the student newspaper, The Lantern. Once there, he produced a daily strip called Thorn. This forced him to sit down for 2 or 3 hours every day to create 4 panels of art. Through trial and error, and by consulting the work of his favorite artists, Smith taught himself cartooning. It's time for a quick, self-promotional insert. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. If you're new, subscribe to the channel. I also have a Patreon and a very active Discord available. Details are down below. Thank you for your time. The strip introduced almost everyone that would play a part in the Bone comic. Naturally, there's the 3 Bones: Thorn, Grandma Ben, the Hooded One, the Red Dragon, Rockjaw, and the lovable but equally terrifying rat creatures, all of whom look almost exactly like they would in the comic book. While the strip began as a standard joke-of-the-day type of comic, with more than a few inserts of Smith himself and some political satire, there was an ongoing adventure story that emerged.
What is that?
This story never reached an end, but it would be the foundation for the Bone series. The strip ran from September 20th, 1982 until May 24th, 1985. It was cancelled, so to speak, to make room for other strips. Soon thereafter, Smith quit university and started an animation studio with 2 friends. While working and running this business, Smith began submitting Thorn to newspaper syndicates. For years, Smith tried to change the strip to meet the needs of the syndicates. A few were interested, mainly for the potential of creating merchandise around the cute Bone characters, but none were interested in an ongoing adventure story. They all wanted something that was basically the Smurfs, but with the Bone characters. But Smith didn't want to produce a generic comic strip that strictly appealed to children. He wanted to do the adventure story that had formed in his head. He wanted to put these 3 characters in a fantasy setting, surrounded by humans and other magical creatures, and do an epic story like Lord of the Rings. Unable to find a newspaper syndicate interested in that concept, Smith started thinking about other options. The idea for Bone to become a comic book came from a very unlikely source: The Tick. Smith's mother had given him an issue of the comic, and he loved it. Not being
Okay,
a comic
you're
book
not
fan,
sure.
Smith was unaware that self-publishing had become a thing in the 80s. Being in creative control and doing the story he wanted to
All
do
of the
was very
comics it could have
appealing
been.
to him. Smith also discovered Cerebus, a sword and sandals comic about an aardvark. It was a reasonably successful self-published title that developed into one long, epic story. The setting itself, an animal lead character among humans in a fantasy setting, proved to Smith that what he wanted to do with Bone was possible, and there was an audience for it. After doing research about self-publishing, Smith sat down and created the first issue of Bone. He changed the title to Bone instead of using Thorn, because the adventure would be focused around the bones from Boneville. Overall, Smith knew the entire story he wanted to tell. In fact, before the series began, Smith wrote the last 3 issues first, so he knew exactly where the series was headed.
Oh,
However,
wow.
he left some details open and allowed the characters to develop organically. This organic approach is seen very early on with the Great Cow Race. This was arguably the story that solidified Bone's popularity. Originally, in his outline, the story went like this. The Bones are chased out of Boneville and end up lost in a desert. They get separated and all end up in the valley. From there, they look for each other. They are then reunited in Barrel Haven. While there, Phony makes a bet with Lucius in order to get rich before they leave for Boneville. Smith knew Phony would lose the bet, and this was how the Bones remained in the valley. But he wasn't sure of the exact details. What Smith didn't anticipate was reader reaction to a throwaway line about a cow race. Many wrote in, looking forward to seeing the cow race. But it was a sequence that Smith hadn't intended on doing. It was just a funny idea he threw in as a joke. So, because of reader interest, Smith added the cow race. And, in order to keep the Bones in the valley, he had Phony start a betting scam. This scheme fails, and Phony becomes indentured to Grandma Ben and Lucius. This is how Smith kept the Bones in the valley after they were reunited. Smith also had the benefit of using jokes that originally worked in the Thorn comic strip, and throwing away everything that got a negative reaction. That's why the first few years of Bone are highly amusing and all the jokes land. What might not be well known is Smith rewrote and did new artwork for some scenes in the collected editions. The scene where Grandma Ben reveals Thorn as a princess was different in the comic than it was in the subsequent collections. Again, due to reader input, Smith thought that pivotal scene didn't land as well as it should have, so he took the time to add more dramatic lighting and changed the pace of the dialogue. While not a new scene, it was much longer and changed to have more impact.
Wow. Dude is actually like a lot of things are.
Spoilers will be kept to a minimum and limited to the basics of the overall story. I don't want to ruin it for anyone who has yet to read it. The comic begins with the 3 Bone cousins, Phone, Phony, and Smiley, being chased out of Boneville. They wind up wandering a desert where they find a mysterious map that leads them to the valley. The Bones get separated and have to search for one another. Along the way, they meet the people and animals that inhabit this valley. There's Thorn, Grandma Ben, Lucius, and the Red Dragon, to name a few. They all seem to live a peaceful life in the secluded wilderness.
The rabbit is
Threatening
sure.
that peace are the rat creatures. They are led by the monstrous King Doc, who takes orders from the Hooded One. This mysterious person is the emissary of a nightmarish creature from the dreaming, known as the Lord of Locusts. This lord was trapped in stone after manifesting in reality many years ago. With the help of the rat creatures and the Hooded One, the Lord of Locusts is trying to escape. To achieve this, they need Thorn, who is an awakened one, or a person capable of bridging the gap between the dreaming and reality. Sacrificing her, or someone like her, will release the Lord of Locusts. This plan fails, but does succeed in giving the Lord of Locusts more power. With that power, he covers the valley in pieces of the dreaming, called ghost circles. Everyone and everything inside a ghost circle disappears, and with the exception of a few isolated regions, the valley becomes a flattened, dangerous wasteland. Those left alive gather together and make their stand to eradicate this ancient evil from this land. It is an epic, seemingly hopeless struggle against a force of nature that cannot be stopped. In the middle of this conflict are the Bone cousins, who try to stay alive long enough to finally leave the valley and return to Boneville. Thematically, the story is about maturing and the loss of innocence.
Surprising for
Thorn is the
the
character
design
where
of them.
this theme plays out. She begins as carefree and happy, sheltered by Grandma Ben from the dangers of the world. Unfortunately, this is always a temporary state. conflict always invades the peaceful bubble of childhood. As unlikely as it seems, the arrival of the bones is the event that triggers the end of Thorn's childhood. With them, they bring the knowledge that the rat creatures are pushing deeper into the valley, and they reveal the existence of dragons. The illusion Thorn had lived under begins to crumble. Through the series, she learns about her place in the world, and she accepts the responsibility it brings. The rat creatures personify a mob mentality. Separately, they seem to have unique personalities, but when together, they are a mindless mass of destructive intent. This isn't limited to the rat creatures, though. The people of Barrelhaven also act like a mindless mob from time to time, especially in regards to Phony, who inspires them with rage and through fear, the two main elements that feed a mob. So, there are some pretty heavy elements in the series, but they have a good balance with the hopeful nature of the story, and it never gets too dark or serious. Smith has stated Bone wasn't written specifically for a young adult audience. In fact, he was writing it for people like himself. Since he had full creative control, he decided to follow the example of Pogo, which included very adult topics, but it didn't include adult language or graphic scenes of violence. It was a wise choice that, ultimately, allowed the story to appeal to a wide, all-ages audience.
Oh.
When Bone began in 1991, it was practically ignored. According to Smith, by issue number 4, sales were around 1,000 copies, which was an amount that wouldn't cover the cost of printing. In an effort to gain more sales, he decided to go to a retailer convention, give every retailer a free copy of Bone number 1, and try to encourage as many vendors as possible to order the comic. Over the next year, sales went up slowly. By the 8th issue, it got orders of 3,500 copies, which was still a very low number. Faced with sales that were mediocre but had the potential to rise, Smith made a risky decision that changed the course of Bone. He sold a share of the animation business and used that money to fund creating Bone. Smith decided he needed to dedicate himself solely to the comic instead of splitting his time between cartooning at night and running an animation studio during the day. He knew he had roughly a year before he went broke, so he poured all his energy into doing the comic and getting it more exposure. In total, it took 10 issues before Bone finally saw an increase in sales. The 10th issue saw orders of 8,000 copies. According to Smith, by issue 15, it reached its peak, selling 60,000 copies per issue.
Holy shit.
Bone may seem like an overnight success, but in reality, it was 3 or 4 pretty lean years of producing a comic that struggled to find an audience. But once it was found, it exploded with popularity. However, even greater success for the series happened when Scholastic decided to expand into graphic novels. In 2005, after Bone had ended, Art Spiegelman, the creator of Mouse, who is Scholastic's consultant, approached Smith
very
and
interesting
suggested
sign.
the comic be reprinted by Scholastic in color. It had been partially reprinted in color before, within Disney Adventures, but Smith preferred it in its original black and white form.
Oh my god,
So Smith
wait,
originally
that's...
resisted the idea. However, Spiegelman
Is that
eventually
the George
convinced him to release a
Clooney
colorized
Batman?
version. Out from Boneville was the first title launched by Scholastic's graphics imprint. It's safe to say, this version of the story is likely the version most people are familiar with. It rightfully solidified Bone's position as a classic piece of work by a highly talented creator. Because of this release from a high-profile publisher, Bone is one of the most consistently challenged graphic novels in the United States. Between 2010 and 2019, it was the 16th most challenged book. According to the Comic Book Legal Defense Fund, some objections were around the smoking and drinking seen in the series. Some objected to the violence, while another objection claimed the Great Cow Race was, quote, politically, racially, or socially offensive, unquote, which is an interpretation that is, definitely inspired.
Listen.
It's about an Nazi encampment as experienced by a writer's dad drawn as mice. Okay, that's very dark. Holy crap, then.
Anyone who reads the comic can't help but wonder, why isn't this an animated movie? Well, there have been 3 attempts, but all 3 projects fell apart for various reasons. The first attempt was a joint production between Nickelodeon and Paramount in 1988. A script was written by Smith, who also signed on to direct. And finally, it was going to be traditionally animated at Smith's former animation studio. The tentative release date was sometime in 2002. Smith even took a year off of doing the comic book to devote time to this movie. Unfortunately, the studio wanted a kid-friendly product, and they suggested a number of changes, such as giving Phone Bone magic gloves
That's
and wanting the movie
stupid.
to have an upbeat, happy ending. They also pushed to include Britney Spears and NSYNC songs on the soundtrack. Smith walked away from the project at that point, and the rights reverted back to him in 2002.
I wonder which
Warner
one
Brothers
was it,
the
Britney
next
Spears or
studio. In
NSYNC?
2008, they attempted to do a movie trilogy using computer animation. This version fell into the classic production hell void. Multiple directors and writers came and went over the next 8 years, with no progress whatsoever. It's not been officially cancelled, but there's been no news about it either. In 2019, Netflix acquired the rights to do an animated series. It went into production, and then was cancelled in 2022. The reason it was shelved is unknown, but it likely has to do with the streaming company floundering in the wake of stock prices dipping and membership numbers falling. At the time of this writing, Bone seems doomed to never come to life in an animated form. In the end, there have been some follow-ups and side stories, such as the miniseries Rose with the artist Charles Vess, Stupid Stupid Rat Tales, and more tall tales, all of which is good additional material for those wanting to revisit the Bone world. The main 55-issue series, reprinted in 9 volumes, is the result of one creator's vision that developed over a number of years. It was a combination of influences from numerous sources, combined into one coherent whole. To Smith's credit, he set out to tell the story he always had in mind, in a medium that wasn't his first choice, but proved to be an excellent outlet for his skills. Thank you for watching.
Great, though.
Please give this video a
Yeah, because definitely I have seen Bone before. Not, I've never actually read it, but I definitely have seen the character before. I was like, oh shit, that I actually know this motherfucker somewhere. And now that's actually so interesting. Huh. Finally put a kind of name to the face, I guess. Oh boy. Anyway, thank you everyone for joining me today for Veteran Odyssey and also this video. Called Death and Say. Yeah. I'll reiterate tomorrow about what's happening the day after, because what's it called? Just things that's going to be stacking up. It's a maybe. Is the thing. I'm not too sure. For now, I'm going to send you guys over to... let's go to Seraphina, who's currently playing some Divinity Original Sin 2. You guys have fun over there. I will see you guys again next time, all that stuff. And yeah, tomorrow we got some more Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, and also Trials and Cold Steel 4. So those will be the two, yep. This is the day after. That's what I'm trying to say. Alright. Going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and goodbye.